the truth.
How's it going, guys? It's me, the Dirt Master Games here, and in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about E3. Now, I'm doing a little mini-series where I talk about E3, talk about, what I thought about it. It's actually currently day 4 of E3, when I'm recording this, but I'm actually going to be talking about day 1, I believe it is, with Microsoft's whole presentation. Now, this should be about a 3-part series, about 8 minutes each. It's usually going to be good things I saw on E3, but today I want to point out, some of the stuff that I wasn't a big fan of, and we're actually going to be talking about Microsoft, so what could I be talking about? That's right. Well, I'm going to be talking about 2 things. I'm going to be talking about the Xbox X, and I'm going to be talking about something else, but we'll get to it when we're there. So, the first thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is Xbox X. So, if you didn't know, a new version of the Xbox came out. It's called the Xbox X. It's the new version of the Xbox, primarily to compete with the PS4 Pro. But looking at it statistically and all of the components in it, it looks like it will be beating out the PS4 Pro, which is surprising. It's whatever. But the problem I have with it is Microsoft's standpoint with it. It's 8 cores. It has a very big processor chip. I actually saw that when they were revealing it. They showed a picture of the chip that's going to be in it. But I have one problem. Now, the thing with the Xbox X is they're primarily focusing at graphics. So there's going to be 4K and everything. And it looks like that's what they're primarily going to be focusing on. 4K and all that sort of stuff and better graphics. But the problem I have here is, if you want good graphics, if that's what you're aiming for, good graphics, why don't you just buy a PC? I mean, I'm not trying to boast the whole PC master race thing, but if you are looking for better graphics, you might as well go for a PC, because then you can upgrade them in the future. Now, another problem I have with it is that if you do play in 4K, it will only be at 30 FPS. Now, you can obviously see the problem with that. And so, for me to get into consoles, there needs to be 2 things. It needs to have a good frame rate, and it needs to good graphics, okay? That's what I'm looking at. But the thing is, you have to deliver both of them equally. Now, they're doing 1080p and 60 FPS, but they're doing 4K and 30 FPS. But I feel like there's kind of a line where they just don't meet up, alright? So, what I'm trying to say is, there are 2 parts of realism in a game. There's the FPS, how much you're seeing per second, and then there's the graphics. Well, a lot of people say, oh, well, if the graphics are good, it's more realistic. No, I think the frame rate is what's shooting at realism. Because think about it. No matter how high you turn up the graphics, it's only going to be a texture change. It's not going to be the actual character model change. So, if you look at Overwatch, alright, you can turn the graphics way up, but you know how, everyone knows, Overwatch has a more cartoony feel to it. It's kind of like a Team Fortress 2 look, and if you turn the graphics up, yeah, you're gonna have better shadowing, you're gonna have more pixels, but it doesn't make it look more realistic. So, you should really just cap out the graphics wherever. Alright, once you cap out those graphics, let's say at 4K, alright, it's at 4K, but it's still not there. What do we do to make it look more realistic? We need more frames per second to make it look like everything is smooth, buttery smooth, and that it's like you're looking at it in real life. It's not, in real life, things don't stutter, alright? So, to make it more lifelike, you have to bring that FPS up, and 30 FPS just doesn't cut it. Now, again, you're never going to make the game look more real. You're just going to make the game look better, but you're not going to make it look more real. But what you can do is bring that FPS count up to make the game feel more real, at least. So that's the problem I have. They need to, what they need to do, what they absolutely need to do is have no FPS cap. So if consoles will start removing the 60 FPS, and in this case for the 4K, the 30 FPS cap, I will be perfectly fine. Let the console run the best it can. I feel like the Xbox X will be able to run 4K over 30 FPS, but bam, no, there's an FPS cap there, which I just don't think it should be there. With PCs, you can put an FPS cap, or you can have it unlimited. And if you don't know what FPS cap is, the cap which frames per second can go, you can't go over 60. But I feel like they could easily run 4K at 60 FPS, but they don't try. They put that cap there, or maybe they just can't. I don't know. That brings me up to another point. People are freaking out that it has 4K. They're freaking out about it. But you realize you actually have to have a 4K TV to play video games in 4K. So that means if you want to play in 4K, not only are you buying a $500 console, but you're also going to eventually have to end up buying a 4K TV, which a good one can be up to $1,000. I mean, are we just missing that out? Like, are you guys just forgetting about that? If you want to play 4K, you have to have that 4K TV. And, what's the point, really? It's there. I feel like it's not going to get used that much, but whatever. But the Xbox X, statistically wise and components wise, it is beating out the PS4 Pro. I'm kind of sad to say that because I really like the PS4. I'm more of a PC guy myself, but I love the PS4 to death. But I really don't care if if Microsoft delivers with the Xbox One X. My God, I'll buy it. But I don't feel like there's a reason to buy yet because of that whole FPS cap. But also something else that they did reveal at E3 was Steam games coming to the Xbox One X. So that's actually crazy, getting your whole Steam library. Now, I'm not sure if it's only going to be some games or if you can get your whole Steam library. But if you can get your whole Steam library, dude, you have me almost sold. The only thing that you have to sell me, Microsoft, is that FPS cap. Now, I want to backtrack a little here, because the next thing I want to talk about is a topic that I don't like talking about, because it's a game that I'm trying to deassociate myself with. It's Minecraft. Now, if you watch the Minecraft thing at E3, it's so all crazy and everything. They're adding 4K graphics. But surely I'm not the only one who sees the problem with 4K graphics in Minecraft. Even with the shaders mod on Java version, the OG, the best version, the problem that I have is they're freaking out about it, but doesn't that kind of ruin the whole point of Minecraft? Isn't the point of Minecraft to look pixelated and, not look realistic? They're making pixels, they're making 32 by 32-bit blocks look better. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but are you forgetting this is a game about blocks? With the light and the shadows, it kind of ruins it, because the shadows won't be square. They'll be a bit curved. I feel like, that ruins the whole point. That's why I really don't like the shaders mod on the Java edition. And also, another big thing they're trying to do is they're trying to make the console in Windows 10 version of the game the main version of the game. And that's what annoys me. That's why I hate the fact that Mojang sold Microsoft. Mojang sold themselves to Microsoft. Because since then, they've pretty much ruined the game. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Give the original version some love. Like, now they're trying to make the cross-play and everything, but they're trying to sell everyone on the Microsoft versions of the game. And something else, did you guys hear they're adding in-app purchases? you have to buy coins to unlock certain maps. Now, I think that is stupid, because I thought the point of Minecraft was you buy the game and then you have everything. See, I don't get the whole in-app purchase thing, because you're buying coins to buy a map that someone made. Well, I thought the whole point of Minecraft is you create something and you share it with your friends. You don't sell that creation. And again, it's not like something like Clash of Clans. They're coins where, no one else can make the coins. Only the distributor has the coins. But if you think about Minecraft, dude, I can just build whatever they're trying to sell me. That's the thing with Minecraft. I can just build it. You don't have to sell it to me. Like, I think Microsoft is just fucking up the game, and they're trying to put the original game so far in this corner. They're trying to make sure it doesn't get updated, and that they're just in this corner by themselves. No one can interact with them, and I feel like they're ruining the game, in my opinion. They are 100% destroying the game. But again, I don't really like talking about Minecraft that much, but it's whatever. So that's what I feel like. That's what I feel about Microsoft's whole portion of E3. I feel like, I don't know. Obviously, the Xbox One X steals the show, but I just feel like there's so much stuff that could have been approved with the Xbox X. I mean, I'm not really satisfied with it. They could have made it so better, but they didn't. Again, I'm really focused on the FPS. Yeah, the FPS cap. And with the whole Minecraft thing, I just feel like they're fucking ruining the game, guys. So, in tomorrow's episode, I'm going to be talking about Ubisoft. I'm also going to be talking about, NVIDIA a bit, because NVIDIA popped some stuff out there. I'm going to be talking about Nintendo. But that's it for today, guys. Show some support, guys. And I hope you made it through the whole video. And comment what you want me to talk about in E3 next. I mean, it supports the channel, and that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. We're almost at 700, guys. Now, I'll bring this up real quick. In a video in April, I said, by the end of the year, I wanted 500 subscribers. And it's June. Someone actually pointed this out to me in the comment of the video. And it's June, and we're almost at 700. Guys, you guys are crazy. Keep at it. Do your thing. And remember, if you don't subscribe, I will steal your fries.